Okay, that's the reason. Alcohol, alcohol, you later. Okay, let's go with like fucking house music then. Fair. No, you know what it is? I was playing the country music in the background, and they fair. You can shut me off for this, I swear. You ever think you're getting a tattoo? Honestly, I don't think so. I like, yeah, they don't like country. Fair you, Instagram. I don't know if I'll ever get a tattoo. I feel like it's something once you...
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Minnesota. Got some buddies out in Minnesota, eh? Up in Vegas. I just bought, like, I feel like it's preference. I like Harleys because I got a little 1200 Sportster. I'm on TikTok. Yeah, I might go live on TikTok after this. Because like, Indians are nice bikes. So are Harleys, but like, I want to wheelie this thing and do burnouts and stuff. Alright, what about now, guys? I just shut my Wi-Fi off and turned the music down. Instagram don't want to see me fucking win over here. Saludos de Mexico. That's better? Beautiful. Beautiful. You need to get rid of the music. Yeah, they're corny. Why can I not listen to music on Instagram Live, yo? You relax. Stay you because you make a difference. Hey, appreciate you, Decon05. It means a lot, actually. Happy birthday, Austin.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I
used to pray about a lot of requests. I would give thanks and then ask God, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. Can you help make this happen? Can you help me, do this? And now my language and prayers are shifting to God, no matter what, I trust in your plan. So that's my biggest breakthrough this year, is learning to truly trust God. I feel like I talk about that a lot in my relationship with God, and I'm not perfect, so don't take me as the Pope here or whatever. Even the Pope ain't perfect, but I notice my prayers and my relationship with God shifting from me requesting things from God to saying, hey God, thank you for all this. This is what I'm shooting for. These are my plans. This is what I believe to be true. This is what I think you put me here to do in this situation. If it's in your will, allow it to happen. If it's in your plan, it's in your hands here, God. And if not, that's all right. I accept that. And I trust that you got something better in store, even if it's a no right now, even if this person's not meant for me, whatever it is. So I would say that's my biggest breakthrough, is shifting my relationship with God to actually trusting God and saying, hey, this is in your hands. This is beyond my control. And I trust in your plan and your divine intervention no matter what. Because I always try and force things in life. I'm always goal planning and working hard and chasing dreams and trying to make stuff happen. And sometimes no matter how hard you want to force a door, the door ain't fucking there. And right now I'm like, you know what? If the door's there, God's going to make sure it's open and easy for me to walk through. Maybe not easy, that's the wrong word. opportunities. I kid you not. I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I'm just kind of hanging out and sanding my bike, crash bars. But there were certain times where I had opportunities come up where I was really struggling mentally, financially. I was in some lows 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and some opportunities came up where I could have made a fair ton of money and would have solved a lot of my problems. Not that money solves all your problems, but I'm still a freaking human being. Everyone thinks because I'm on Netflix, freaking rich. Not yet. Excuse me, I am rich, just not financially just yet. I want fair Q money and generational wealth, so we got some ways to go. But some opportunities came up that I just knew weren't sent by God. I said, darn, I could probably make a couple $100,000 or a couple million out of this and really hit some goals and change my life and my family's life. And holy frick, this is huge. And then it just didn't feel right. I said, you know what? This ain't right. This ain't me. This wasn't sent by God. I'm going to say no to it and call it off. And that was tough. You know, it's tough no matter how well you're doing to turn down crazy opportunities when they arise, but something just didn't sit right with me. I prayed on it, and God said, this ain't it, buddy. And I said no, and I was like, what the frick do I do now? That's when I really learned to trust. Day, I'm reaching out, I'm doing different stuff to try and open up doors, and I said, God, what's going on here, buddy? Something ain't working. And then I kid you not, about a week later, I got a call that changed my life. And another opportunity came up, and it just worked, and it made sense, and there was a big opportunity, and I said, okay, God, thank you. You know, not that I got saying you get rewarded every time you trust in God's plan and say no to something. It's not how it works, but to me that was God saying, like testing me in a sense. Hey, you know, boss. And saying, look, let's see what you really value. Is worldly, earthly desires, or do you really want a relationship with me? And I feel God, through these opportunities, or whatever the right vocabulary is, I'm not perfect, you know, in front of me to test me and say, hey, where's your heart really stand? And I could have chose a fair ton of money and changed my life, and said, God didn't send this one. And then about a week or two later, God said, all right. Stuff just come out of the woodworks, and I started meeting this person, and then this company reached out, and this, and I was like, oh my gosh. It was like all the work I did the last 12 months freaking made sense the last 3 or 4 months. I've had the best last 3 to 4 months arguably of my life. Just mentally, I've been so clear, so good, so focused, seizing opportunities, meeting new people, making decent money compared to what I'm used to. Physically, I mean, I'm in the best shape of my life, I'd say. I'm a little skinny. I want to bulk up. But still pretty ripped up, so I'll take it. Work out every day and eat right. Spiritually, I got so much closer to God through learning to trust in His timing and be patient in His waiting room. And, I mean, the last 4 months of my life has probably been the best 4 months of my life. Just every way, shape, and form. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's probably my biggest learning lesson of the past 12 months. And what my life looked like the last few months, in a sense, because I can't really share details. Whoa, Maddie, you bought a badge. Thank you. Sorry, I haven't been really looking. I was telling my story in sand, and keep praising Him through closed doors. Amen. I'm sure it'll be shiny. I wanna know, I wish that Oh, Calvin, my bad, buddy. I didn't even see you. Still in here? I wanna know.
Yes, yes,
My
yes.
baby. What's happening, King Cock?
What's up, big cock?
Not much. Just
What's
sanding
going
this
on?
Harley crash bar down. Then
Yeah,
clean the bike, and I figured, fuck it, let's go on Instagram, see what everybody's
yeah,
up to.
bro. I'm not doing that no more, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I hit with that one, bro. That one hit me. I was like, yeah. And then you was like, yeah. I don't know why you guys think that I have all this money because I was on Netflix. I was like, wait, you're not getting that Netflix money?
Bro, I swear I got myself, I got bills. I mean,
Yo,
don't get me wrong, it's all coming in God's timing, but
bro, a
I swear
hundred.
people think we're billionaires. You know?
Exactly, yo, for
I
sure.
can't afford my mortgage. Can you help me, motherfucker?
But facts, like,
I'm
what you
trying to
got
pay
for
my
me?
rent.
Facts. LA prices ain't cheap, shit,
Dude, freaking LA. Oh my gosh.
bro. But
What
yeah,
would
man.
you say though, Calvin? What's your biggest learning lesson this year?
My
Go through and like the periods that I'm down and sad or depressed or angry, whatever it is.
yeah,
Don't get me wrong, it sucks being there, but at the end of the day, that's where character's built. I call that God's putting you in character development mode.
exactly.
You need to learn patience, you need to learn humility, you need to learn whatever. And
Yeah,
then out of that, you learn how to recover, you learn how to grow through, you learn how to find yourself again, how to find happiness, how to find God, how to trust it. Like all my breakdowns the last 5 to 7 years that I've been
when?
next week
Next
or
week,
May, sometime like first week of May. So if you want to come out, let me know.
bro. I need to come out, but obviously I might not be here. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let
So
me
I'm
know
like,
though.
So pretty much with that, it's the same thing. Like I just don't. I mean, we'll talk about it later, but I just
Yeah.
waiting for God's timing, bro. Put it
Yep.
that way. And I'm just like, let me just focus on me. Like right now, I think I got the flu or some shit, and I'm just
Darn.
let me get over that. Yeah, let me get over that and all that, and then let God do the rest, bro. I'm not out here stressing
Yep.
myself. I'm not doing that no more.
Yep. That's what I'm working on, is just finding that balance of knowing when to keep pushing and working hard and making it happen, and also saying, all right, God's opened up that door. Let me not be blind. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
find us something. It's happening or it's happening. You
same.
know, and I think that's really good. But sometimes I'm like, well, hold on. I'm so focused on this little thing, and God's saying, "Yo, dummy, look at this big door I set up
Yeah,
for you right here. Just
yeah,
walk through it. Just stop trying so hard for that look. Walk through it." I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay." And you get all fired up over dumb stuff, and it's like, "Oh wow," you know.
No, you're right, bro. You're right, yo. And bro, we all had those conversations. Like I said, even bro, I don't know when you had your conversation with him. I had my conversation with him. I think probably like before the circle, obviously, and I was like, this isn't like,
Yo, yo, tell me it ain't the funniest when people you meet in like life, they're like, "Yo, you on the circle?" They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I loved your character on there. Or like, I'm like, my character.
yeah,
I'm like, you know, that was an unscripted show. Like,
yeah, yeah,
thank you, that's me. Like, I wasn't
yeah,
playing a role.
exactly. You know what I mean? And I know, and that's the thing. A lot of people, I think, as well, are invested and think that we are characters. Like, yo, like I'm a real person. Oh, damn,
I'm
Miss
getting
Jerk,
dirty
you
today. You know, been sanding this thing for like 5 hours, bro. Just no, I'm
yeah,
down to bare metal. I should have got a fucking
yeah,
sandblaster or whatever. God,
yeah, and that's no, I'm saying like because a lot of people are so invested, bro. Like I was still.
God bless us with a certain set of gifts, talents, voice, you
Yeah,
know, whatever it may be. And I just felt like I was not using my full potential. And I always tried doing social media and making videos on YouTube and Facebook and years ago.
yeah,
And they would get 20 views. And I'm like, still every week, still doing them, still doing them. And I just remember one day I was, I'm going to just be my best self, be the best example I can be to those around me, and focus on my relationship.
like we talk about this all the time, but that's why I even said in the chat, I was like, bro, I need to hear that because I need to hear that today. You got what I mean? So
Yep.
somebody needs to hear this. It ain't just me. You talking away. You know what I mean? Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody's gonna be like, you know what? Let me see if I can get closer with God, or let me see if I should call my mom or call my dad who I haven't
Yep,
talked to in 10 years.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And even if
So,
it's just one person, my life is fulfilled, bro.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong; it'd be cool to have the whole world.
Oh
I got a
yeah.
goal that says impact 10 billion people.
Yeah. I know you do. I know you do. You'll
But
get there, bro. You'll get there. Trust me. You'll get
there's
there
only 8
quicker than you
billion
think.
people in the world, but fair kit, my legacy.
Yeah. And that's something that no one can touch. No man can touch that legacy.
Amen. Amen. All right, I just did a second sanding coat.
Jeez.
Now I gotta get some more sandpaper out and go finer grit.
Yeah. Bro, how was Coachella, man? Fuck, bro. Bro,
Oh
I
man,
wish I was there with y'all, man. That shit looked crazy.
bro, it was so
On your
much fun,
close
bro.
friends, bro. Holy
What?
shit. I said the shit that I should.
I was going nuts, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
So yeah, that Coachella was sick. I didn't even want to go, like I was just saying on here, but I'm so glad I did, bro. I just was having the time of my freaking life, bro.
Yeah, you needed it, man. Probably needed it. Bro, you know you're East Coast dude. You're in California and you got Tim's on. Come on,
See
bro.
the see
Come
the
on,
white?
bro. East Coast, bro.
See the
Like,
vibes, cuz.
yeah,
So it's
man.
actually chilly in the shade.
Yeah. Oh, bro, don't give me that, bro. Don't give me that right now.
Nah, I
Don't
know.
give me that, bro.
The
Don't
sun
give me
felt good though. Don't blame me.
Yeah.
I might sit over here in the sun, honestly. Get loose. Do a second coat.
Yeah.
But
Bro, your bike looks good though, man.
thank you, my brother. Oh
One
shit.
day I'll try. I never been on none of them things, but one day I want to do a 4-wheeler because I know you and Ed got a few of those motherfuckers. So
Oh yeah, we got all the bikes. We got the quads,
yeah.
the dirt bikes.
Hey, bro, as long as I don't
Oh, I got some cold brews
because
too.
yeah, man.
Oh man. What's that?
Nothing, bro. I'm just like I said, man. I was just tapping in real quick, just saying, support and keep doing what you're doing, bro, and all that. 'Cause I rock with you heavy.
I said to grab my chair. I heard that. I freaking love you, my brother.
Yeah, man. Love, bro. You know the vibes already, man. I'll call you. I'll call you probably tomorrow though. I'll
All right,
call
give me a
everyone
shout
tomorrow.
later on then. Yeah.
All right, bro. Have a blessed one.
Love
All
you,
right.
brother.
Love,
Later.
bro. Love.
Where did I just put? Oh no. There we go. OMG. Anyway, that's Calvin. He was on season 3 of The Circle. I'm assuming if you guys follow me, most likely it's from The Circle, and you know Calvin too. If not, check him out. Oh, wow, that thing is she's getting there. Okay. Yo, what language is that, Anis and Sharif? Where are you guys? A lot of burnouts and trying to wheelie it. So if I fall over, I don't want to dent up my gas tank and ruin my bike. Please show your boots and socks. My boots? I mean, those got some butters on. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm excited for? I just ordered, I got a couple pairs of like Western cowboy boots, but most of them, like my work boots and stuff, I left back in PA because I didn't think I'd be wearing work boots out in LA because I ain't doing much physical labor anymore. But thank God I brought these because I've been using them to ride on my Harley and like anytime, like I'm getting dirty now. These are turning into real work boots. These should be my show boots. Um, but I got like some dressier cowboy boots, but I just ordered a new pair of work boots. They're like Western style cowboy. I'm very excited. They come in on Monday. Those are my new daily shoes. Ooh, she's shining. Smooth. Right there. I need to stand a bit more. So close. It's getting there though. The cleaning cuts for the Coachella fit, right? Boa night. Who's going to Boa? It's getting there. Still needs some love in some spots. Then again, this thing's just going to get all dinged up every time I fall on the Harley. So new boots hit different. Facts, except for breaking them in. Austin, are you the one popping me all these good questions? Where's somewhere you want to travel to but haven't yet? Greece, Italy, Greece and Italy, Bali. I could do like a Bora Bora or like a Faircon Fiji, something like that. I would say at the top of mine is Italian. Um, so I'd like to go over there and meet some of my family and see like the Amalfi Coast and some cool beaches and eat some American good pasta and stuff. Do you live in PA? No, I'm from Pennsylvania, Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, but I live in Los Angeles, California right now. Darn, I might have to resand this with some harder grit. Thought I could be onto the finishing. Fine. I almost dropped it. Fuck it. Fine, I will resand it with the 120. I don't care. Actually, I do because I've been sanding it with Faircon 80 and 120 for 4 hours now, but whatever. Actually, maybe we'll go up to 180. What is this? Alcohol, you later. Put your vitamin D in today, ladies and gents. Wow, I almost need glasses, actually. Maybe I'll go grab some glasses, huh? Have any down there? Nah, I don't think so. The Faircon is that? I'm Italian. Italians do it best. What the Faircon? Monte, what happening, baby? What you up to, big dog? Alcohol, you later. Dude, I've been saying this for so freaking long. It's funny. So I just what's it called? Got it from the guy I bought the bike off of. He had it, but he had all these corny stickers on it, and I couldn't get them off, so I had to scrape it off, and there was still residue. And then I sanded it a little bit. I was like, now if I just sand this area and paint it, it's not going to match. And I got to sand the whole thing. So here we are. And then it's like uneven because there looks like you may have tipped it once on there. So there's like some deep dings, and I'm trying to just sand it down. Anyway, that's where we're at. And we're getting there. It's just hard to like make it all butter smooth. But honestly, it's a freaking crash bar on a Harley. It's not going to be perfect. We don't give a frick. But I have like OCD. But it's getting good. I got a good rough sand going. I got all the stickers off. There was like 5 corny little stickers that were just like not peeling off at all. Out, girl. You later. Song stuck in my head. That's what I was listening to. And I got, do you own any tops? No. Please donate. Kidding. I'm missing some questions here. What? Yeah, Austin, you're firing some good questions. One way I journal, and it'll solve all your problems. You got to find what works for you. What I will say is journaling consistently, you get better at it. So like the first couple times I was journaling when I was younger, probably like 5 years ago, if not more, I was like, this feels dumb, this feels weird, this feels stupid. I'm just sitting here, I don't even know what to write on this paper. Like I am journaling. Like I was like, what am I doing? This feels so weird. Then you just sit there for a moment or two with your thoughts and see like what's on the top of your head. Or I'll journal about something I'm going through, whether it's happy or sad or a feeling. Like some days I'm really happy and I'm like, wow, I'm really happy today. Why am I so happy? And it's like, oh, maybe it's because I'm working hard on this and I just saw my family or this. And I'm like, that's awesome. What makes me happy? What does the word happiness mean to me? And I'll just write a whole journal entry. Happiness to me is boom, 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 boom. How I define the word happiness is boom, 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 boom. I want to be happy in my life and boom, boom, boom. Like I just go off and just find what things mean to me. Or if I'm struggling with something, like there was a time period about 6 months ago, I just felt really like detached. Like that's the best way I can describe it. I couldn't describe the feeling. I just felt like numb. I would just like sit there like this and like not do anything and not care. It was so weird. I just started journaling. Why do I feel? What do I feel? If I had to describe how I feel, how could I describe it? And I just go. And then once you get in a rhythm, you start connecting dots and start writing random stuff. And if you get a page or two, you look back and you're like, oh. And then you have a picture in front. Realizing this, oh, well, this happened in my life. And then I feel this way. And then when I do this, I feel even worse. So this helps me feel better. And now you have a blueprint. Okay, well, let me stop doing this. Let me shift my focus to that. Let me do more of this, and you can fix your problems in life. So to answer your question, just start and find what works for you. Now, I will say I do a daily journal entry every single day that is the same, which is I write down every single day. I have a legal, notepad. You want a Droid? Fuck you. No, I'm on an iPhone. I write down the date. I write down a quote of the day, and it's either a Bible quote, a Bible verse, or a like just inspirational quote, or one of my own quotes, or just like a message, a theme for the day. And then I do 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 people I'm grateful for, and then when I do 3 people that I'm grateful for, I text all of them or shoot them all a call and just let them know I'm grateful and thinking about them, and just to let my loved ones know I loved them and I appreciate them. And then I do a random act of kindness. I try and just do one random act of kindness every day. And then I do a power list, which is I write down what I have accomplished today. And then I write down my goals or targets for the day. So it's me time, meditate, pray, journal, work out, answer so-and-so emails, get on so-and-so calls, meeting with so-and-so, boom, 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 like whatever my day looks like that day, and just write down my day. And that starts me off on the right foot. So that's my daily journal entry. Kind today, or I didn't do a random act of kindness. So I Googled local fire departments, called them, and I said, hey guys, I don't know if you know this, but there's a fire hydrant leaking on so-and-so avenue. Might want to come tighten it up. I don't have the tools to do it, or I do it. Okay, goodbye. And it felt so dumb, but what I realized after I did it was, number one, it was a random act of kindness, but number two, my journal entry forced me to look for ways throughout my day. Hey, how can I be of service? How can I be of value? How can I put a smile on someone's face or just help my local community? And, maybe that's not the best example of a random act of kindness, but the idea that struck my mind to even do that came from my journal entry. And that forced me to realize, like, oh, wow, this journal entry every day is changing me. And it's forcing me to take new actions, which is exactly why I do it. So, yeah. Anyway, I go off on tangents. Hopefully that helps some of you. Thank you. Alcohol. Getting there. Come on. Oh, now my phone's like overheating. I love you. Still in contact with Chloe. I can't believe a year later. Yes, Chloe and I are friends. To answer your questions. Planning to visit Dubai. Yeah, it's on my list. There are a lot of places I want to see in this world. I'm in Spain. What part of Spain? I was in Madrid. I love Madrid. Pierre place was incredible. Journey with God makes me want to draw closer to God. Oh, that's beautiful. It's pretty sick. It's like Disneyland for adults. Chica, appreciate you. Are you married? No, and I'm single as a American Pringle here. You sanding is like God polishing us slowly. Takes a lot of effort and consistency, but worthwhile. Wow, I love that analogy. That's so true. This is God in all of our lives right now, just shaping our edges, making sure we're well-rounded people, got the lessons we need to fulfill the calling he's got in store for us. I love that analogy. Eric, you too then, Mojave. Didn't think 100 people would come hang out and watch me sand talk, but I'll take it. This is so cool. I always like wanted to be able to do this. I'm not gonna lie. Like I literally I would do this type of stuff before I had any sort of following at all. I would just live me cutting grass, me working on my trucks and mowers, me doing stuff like this, and there'd be like one or two people here and there. Now it's like sick. I get to talk to so many people. And it's not just me. So I appreciate you guys. Joey Fairkin says so. Hands are a little dirty. I Fairkin love you, buddy. Rich, what's happening, big dog? What are you guys up to? How old are you? I am 23 years old, baby. Living the dream. Appreciate you following me. How you guys finding my live if you're not following me? It's pretty sick, though. When I was a kid watching him service his bikes and tractors. Yeah, I used to own a landscaping company before I did all these cool kid TV shows on Netflix and social media. So I remember my roots. Hate to get down and dirty. You're still saving yourself for marriage. Yeah. Every time I post on Instagram, I get so many comments. Are you still a virgin? Yes, I'm still a virgin. Hi from Toronto, eh? You're very attractive. Thank you. What's your biggest dream? Wow, now that's a question. My biggest dream, man. I think I know it, but I kind of want to just make it happen. Fair kid, I'll say it. I want to make it happen anyway. Kids, school systems. I want to create a new school system. Literally, I told this to my teachers when I was in school that I wanted to learn real world things. I wanted to be taught how to manage my finances. I want to be taught emotional intelligence. Nobody would act on it, so I taught myself. I went to seminars on finances and investing. Ended up coaching seminars on emotional intelligence. Started getting closer to God. I just found ways to better myself. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do something about this one day. Because I can't stand learning about the half the stuff we learn about. So that's my biggest dream, is to change the school system. Ergo, changing how the next generation of kids think, their habits, their reactions, their education, how to be emotionally intelligent, how to be aware of themselves, their emotions, how to find out what they like and don't like, how to deal with failure, how to process losing someone, failing, because that's all part of life. How to invest, how to start a company, like all the basic stuff, how to change a Fairkin tire, how to work with your hands a little bit, and I realized it'd be very difficult to do through the public school system and sitting in boardrooms and getting it approved by thousands of different people and supervisors and curriculum writers and principals and blah, blah, blah. I said, so you know what? I'm going to start my own school system. And it's going to be free. That's a big ask, actually. I'm going to try and make it free. I don't know how just yet. Maybe I'll get some government funding. To That's my biggest dream. Start a new school system, raise millions, if not billions, of kids through it to learn how to think for themselves, love themselves, how to be emotionally intelligent, how to be aware of themselves, how to grow, and ultimately love themselves and love others. I mean, that's a different world. You got millions and billions of people thinking, acting, and speaking differently towards one another and towards themselves. By the time I die, the world will look different. My grandkids' age. My grandkids are my age, the world will look different. Honestly, maybe not. I don't even know if I'll see the change I want to leave on the world, but it's okay. I want to leave a legacy that lasts longer than me anyway. That's my biggest dream. I think this is going to be good. I've been doing this all freaking day. Alcohol. Getting that in now. Oh, my eyes are squinting. I can't even read my phone over there. Thank you. Ooh, clicking buttons. I think success and progress in self. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, thanks for all the love, everybody. Now I'm missing all these. Alcohol. Alcohol, you later. Oh, shit. Clicking buttons. What's happening, boss? Is it a warm day? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 70 degrees and sunny. Frick. I keep clicking all these buttons. How old are you? I'm 23. I don't think I would have been mature enough to appreciate it. Yeah, but that's why if we start young enough, kindergarten, preschool, first grade, second grade, and teach principles that will stick with them throughout life, how to deal with traumas or life or experiences. It's more like teaching kids habits and how to react to things and then how to love themselves. Sure, that'll work. He ain't slick. Hey, appreciate you tapping in, Austin. Asking all the good questions. How much do you have to scrub that thing? A lot. I'm finally like getting it down. It was all uneven and scraped up and whatever. I think I'm basically done now. I got all the worst of it. And now I'm going to just wipe it off one more. Give it a finer grit sand with some 180 and then maybe 400. And I don't even know if I got to go 600. It's a Fairkin crash bar. Slap some paint on there and call her a day. No scrubs. Yeah, Austin, I'll DM me. I'll send you the link where I got this chain. It's actually a buddy of mine's company. I'll throw it on my story too if anybody else wants this necklace I'm wearing. It's actually pretty sick. I wear it every day. It never comes off. Te amo, mi amor. What's that song by Karol G? Ocean. One of my favorite songs. You know that song? Alcohol, you later. Yeah, that song was stuck. That's what I was listening to before I hopped on live. Yeah, I think this is good, guys. I've been sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding. we're gonna. Red Solo Cup, and I fill you up. Let's have a party. Proceed the party. Now she's getting smooth. Nice. Mr. Alex, 1022, appreciate you following me. It's not even wet anymore. Whatever. Are you okay? Yeah, couldn't be better, honestly. Proceed to party. Would you want to act in medieval movies? I could do it. You know what I really want to act in? A Marvel movie. I want to be like Captain America or Thor. So I'm working hard. Keep my body right. That'd be sick. I'm gonna wash my hands, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm thinking about going live on TikTok, honestly, too. What do you Fairkers think? I think I should. Oh, my phone's about to die. Put on some sunscreen. Yeah, I know. I do need to. My voice is going out, too. I should really shut up. But did you just leave us? Yeah, I did. I had to go wash my hands and wet my rag to wipe all this dust off. You're so nice. Thank you. Guess you are, too. I don't know you, but for you to say that about me, I appreciate that. What makes you feel most connected to God? Wait, who asked that? Victoria. I would say praying, obviously. When I'm deep in prayer, like I feel like I'm really talking to God and like a connection with him. It's interesting. That's a new thing. There were moments when I was praying the last few months where I felt like I was in God's presence. I was so unclear and so on edge and anxious and everything else. And then I was praying, and in the middle of my prayer, I just got, I don't know, like God's presence just, as I was praying, answers just were coming, and it started making sense in my mind, and it's just like a brain fog was lifted. I was like, I almost got the chills. I'm like, wow. I almost feel like God's just telling me how to find these answers to these questions. So praying, reading God's word, obviously. Sometimes I'll pray for things that I'm unsure of, and then I'll read the Bible, and there's just one line in there that I'm just like, wow, okay, that actually is a direct guide as to answer to my prayer, and that's kind of crazy. And then just living life with God. Like I feel like I'm in prayer 24/7. When something good happens, I'm just like, thanks, appreciate that one, God. Or something bad, I'm like, guess you're testing me again. I live with God, and that helps me just feel like I'm always in like an open call with God, if that makes sense. Wow, I'm so thirsty. My eyes are killing me, actually. I need some sunglasses. Oh, my phone's about to die. Yo, Fairkers. I think my phone is about to die, so I'm gonna go charge it as I finish sanding this, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok in about 30 minutes when my phone charges back up. So if you guys want to tap into that live, hop over to my TikTok at Mitchell East. I'm currently watching The Circle. What up, Anto Costales? That's sick. I am gonna go charge my phone, get more sanding in, and then I still gotta clean my Harley. So maybe I'll sand it, give it the first coat of paint, clean my Harley, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok. So follow me on my TikTok at Mitchell Eason. If you guys want to talk more, it's the same username. And then yeah, I'm gonna go live over there for a little bit. In a little bit. So hop over there, baby. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Appreciate all the love, all the questions. It's fun. I want to do this more. This is what I like to do. This is, if I could just do this all day, maybe I'll just become a live streamer, because clearly this is my cup of tea here. So, all right, Beckers, appreciate your love and everybody in here. I'll see you over on TikTok if you want to talk more.